What is up, YouTube? James Baek here, and welcome back to the Johto x Alola Challenge. We are doing this online competition. It is the first online competition for Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and it's a doubles format, so should be pretty exciting. And yeah, this is the last episode, so if you haven't checked out the previous episodes, highly recommend go checking them out. But we got our first opponent with the team of Nihilego, Tapu Fini, Arcanine, Metagross, Garchomp, and the Ninetales. Wait, I said Ninetales, Garchomp, Metagross, Arcanine, Tapu Fini, Nihilego. BGC 17, it looks like. It really does. Yeah, so this is gonna be hard because Kommo could set up. It's just hard against my opponent's team. Well, switching around doesn't seem too bad either. I don't think you lead Fini against my team when I have Coco, so you know what? I'm gonna try Hitmontop, Kommo with Tapu Koko, Tyranitar in the back. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go. We'll see how this works. I don't really like my matchup because there's three hard Pokemon to deal with. There's Tapu Koko, there's the Tapu Fini, there's the Ninetales, and the Metagross. Those are really just tough matchups right here. So we'll see how this works. I think the plan is set up with Kommo, but I don't know, it might not work. Nihilego Arcanine's gonna lead, so this is probably an easy setup for my team, especially since he can't roar me out. I could see Tapu Fini coming in, I guess. I do just want to. I kind of want to double my Hitmontop. I just don't know if Nihilego carries Trick Room. It's like, that's the main question. Do you carry Trick Room on Nihilego? That's like the real main question. And do you Sludge Bomb my Hitmontop? I don't think you do. But you could. So I think I'm going to fake out the Nihilego and just go for the Clanger Soul Blaze. Fini's probably coming out, but I don't have a choice really, do I? Yeah, I'm going to make this play. Unless Arcanine carries Bulldoze, this shouldn't be like a bad play. So we'll see how this works. Kind of wish I had Focus Blast, because Focus Blast actually does like 40% to Fini, but that's like if I hit Focus Blast, so yeah, we'll see. I definitely think you should definitely switch out to Fini there. Maybe I didn't have to set up, I could have went straight for like just normal attacks, but I feel like setting with Kommo here is the best play. Especially since my opponent didn't opt to actually switch out. Interesting. Arcanine's attacking here, so what's it going for? I wonder if it's roaring. My opponent doesn't know soundproof. Okay. So we're going to cut out the Z move because it is copyright, so we'll be right back. 80% to Arcanine isn't that bad. Good damage overall, and we get our boost. Let's see what my opponent opts to go for. It's going to be, what? Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Into Kommo. That really doesn't hurt me too much. I just want to close combat the Nihilego, and does close combat do more? I think it does. Close combat and Clang Scales. I really just want him on top to get the eject button out of there. Did my opponent just not bring Fini? Like, I feel like you would bring Fini against my team. It's so good against my team. It's actually kind of a shame. If I brought Tyranitar, this could have done a lot of work. We're going to see the Arcanine withdraw. I'm guessing that's Fini coming in. Yeah, okay. I'm just worried if my opponent gets a Trick Room up. That's the scary part. So my opponent opted to just Will-O-Wisp, maybe fearing the physical Kommo-o. I think Scales is still going to do a lot, and I'm not really worried about the defense drop right now. That did absolutely nothing. That's +1. Hidden power, okay. The Kommo. Close combat into the Nihilego. That does a good amount of damage. Now that's some damage. I should have double close combated, I guess. It's not Barry, okay. So I'll just go for a close combat and a protect here. Like Kommo has already done a lot of work by weakening the Arcanine and stuff, so I don't feel too bad, especially since I don't need Kommo to sweep. But if I can get my eject button into like my Tapu Koko, that'd be really nice here. Nihilego's just gonna protect. Is it Gleam or Blast? Icy Wind. Oh, that's perfect. Please hit my... Yes, okay, you hit. I wanted it to hit so I can get the eject button. Go out into my Tapu Koko and just click Clanger Scales again in Thunderbolt. Nice. So as a support Fini, it looks like. I get to go into Tapu Koko here. What's my opponent's last Pokemon? I guess that's also a bit worrisome. Ninetales is not really a threat. Arcanine, we already know it's in the back. What was the rest of my opponent's team? Could be Metagross. I guess Metagross could be scary, but luckily we do have like Kommo-o plus Kommo that are outspeeding it right now. I'll just go for Clanger Scales and a Thunderbolt. It catches pretty much anything on the switch. And if Feeny wants to reset to terrain so it can survive a Thunderbolt, this is its time. But right here, looking pretty good. Nihiligo's going to switch out. Is that Metagross? Arcanine. Okay, so I think that's going down here. I don't see Arcanine living this, and that's great because I don't have to worry about the threat of extreme speed interfering with my Kommo-o sweep. Oh, it's a double switch. Okay. Metagross? Garchomp. Oh, the double knockout. That's a double knockout, boy. Playing scales. Let's go. Oh, boy. That didn't do much to Arcanine. I wonder if it's AV, because Arcanine's been taking it real. Okay, no, it's just 50% berry. Just really especially bulky, I guess. I don't think it lives a life for Thunderbolt in terrain at that amount of health, though. So, yeah, I just KO the Arcanine. That should be game. I don't see how my opponent breaks through. Like Coco. Yeah, I don't see how you break through Coco at this point. Tapu Fini's gonna come out. And so is the Nihiligo. Those comments should knock out the Nihiligo at that range. I'm not going for Clanger Scales because that could be a choke if it survives. In close combat, I think will knock it out. I mean, it's -2 burned. No, -1 burned. I still think it should knock it out at that range, even if I have 0 investment. Volt switch into Fini. Close combat. And if it doesn't knock out, like, I guess I'm giving someone money. But yeah, Nihiligo protects, that's fine. Like, if you knock out Kommo-o, that's completely okay too. Because I just Volt Switch out, and then I can Thunderbolt. So, Volt Switch. Thunderbolt might have just knocked out the Fini, to be honest. That doesn't seem bulky. Because that looks like how much a Thunderbolt would do to a bulky Fini. Him on top. Gets the Intimidate off. I also just want the Fake Out pressure for later because you're not going to Moonblast the Coco slot, I feel like. If you do, that's fine. It's just Icy Wind, yeah. Maybe a bit difficult. I mean, it still doesn't really change my game plan because it doesn't look like my opponent can really beat this. And I'm pretty sure I could just Fake Out the Nihiligo and go for a close combat. I'm pretty sure it will still knock out the Nihiligo at this point, to be honest. And I don't want Nihiligo to have like a random beast boost of speed, so that's basically why I'm going for the double target Nihiligo. Even if it gets a double protect, even if it yeah, basically only double protect can screw me over, because if it attacks I just Fake Out into it. Even if Fini's faster, like I just don't want Nihiligo getting the beast boost of speed potentially. Double protect does fail, and that should be game because, you know, Coco will definitely be able to outspeed the Fini. And Kommo-o does outspeed the Fini because we're at neutral speed. Knocks out the Nihiligo. Nice. So Nihiligo goes down, and we're going to see what? Icy Wind. Okay. And now Coco just comes in and sweeps the game. So nice. Could have been very different, like if maybe my opponent turn 1 switched into Fini, but luckily he's opted to go for Willis. I'm not sure. I guess maybe if you're worried about physical Kommo-o, but like, I don't know, like, I feel like it'd be better to get Fini in than Will-Wisp the Kommo-o. Just because, like, Kommo-o's exerting so much pressure, and, like, Fini's pretty good. Maybe my opponent expected Coco to come in there, potentially? I'm not sure. But I don't have to reveal anything. I'm just close combat Thunderbolting. That's gonna be a good game. Because my opponent shouldn't have an answer. Yep, match is going to be forfeit. So nice. We're going to take a game 1 win. Yeah. Ninetales didn't come, which was fortunate for me because basically my opponent didn't have a switched into Clang Scales once Electric Terrain was up. Like, once Coco with Electric Terrain plus Kommo-o was next to each other, that's usually how I like to deal with Fini because, like, you know, I either get the KO on Feeny with like Thunderbolt, and if you decide to switch out, like Clang Scales is gonna hurt whatever's coming in for a lot of damage. The Garchomp just dropped from that Clang Scales. And Arcanine couldn't take the Electric Terrain Thunderbolt because it already took so much damage already. So nice, we're into the 1700s. This is day 2, and then day 3, you know, whatever I concluded with on stream. As again, I don't know why so many errors today, but yeah, I think that was a really solid game. I liked how I played. I think there were a few moments maybe I could have got a bit better. I wonder if the Feeny had Moonblast. You would have to expect Moonblast, right? Maybe that's why my opponent didn't opt to bring Feeny, but you don't have Moonblast. Like, maybe it's like Icy Wind, Scald, or Muddy Water, Taunt, Protect. Like, that's the only way I could really see it, but like, I don't know, like, not having fairy options. I don't know, it's really hard to see. But nice, we're gonna be able to pick up a win. And music. Cyrus. I like Cyrus. I gotta get the legendary music in, but I'll do that after finals when I'm home for winter break. I'll also be streaming a lot more. And if you want to catch me streaming like these online tournaments, catch me on twitch.tv/JamesBaek1. Oh no, this is a tough one. Coco, Salamence, Pelipper, oh geez, Kingdra, Lucario, and the Raikou. This is a hard one. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this. Azu looks really good here though. So does Coco. I think I want to go Hitmontop, Kommo-o, Tyranitar, Azu. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go. We'll see how this works. I think turn 1, it's gonna be interesting. It really comes down to like, does the Kingdra have Draco Meteor? Does it carry Ice Beam? I could Clanger Scales turn 1. I mean Clanger Soul Blaze and probably knock out the Kingdra. If it doesn't protect, Tapu Koko's annoying. I wouldn't expect Z move though, so if it has just Gleam, it can't really touch Kommo-o. Good potential Mega Evolutions with Lucario and Salamence. I don't know who you would bring. If it's Salamence, if it can't knock me out unless it carries Draco Meteor, because Intimidate should allow me to live a double edge. So I'm looking alright, although this matchup looks tricky. Let's see how this works. I'm trying to think. What are the potential options my opponent could lead? Rain? Mence Coco? If it's Mence Coco, I feel like I'm alright. Coco Raikou. Never in a million years did I expect that. Never in a million years did I expect that. Okay. I don't know what kind of tricks my opponent has. Is this screens? Like, Raikou in VGC is usually like, you know, like in singles you'll see Calm Mind. In VGC doubles you'll usually see screens, Snarl. I don't know what kind of set this is. I'm gonna fake out. Just go for the Soul Blaze. Because I want to set up right here. Maybe my opponent expected Azu, which is why my opponent led Double Electric, which I guess makes more sense. Wonder what Raikou does here, though. I mean, I assume it has Electric type move. Maybe screens. I could see screens. Maybe Snarl. Oh, Snarl's gonna be frustrating to deal with. Then Kommo's not set up technically. I mean, the speed is really nice because it allows me to outspeed like Mence and stuff. But Snarl's gonna be frustrating. But it does activate my Judge button with him on top, and I could get a free switch, and so not too bad. Fake out into the Coco. Are you Snarl? Z move? Gigavolt Havoc. Oh, that's cool. So we're gonna see Gigavolt Havoc, it looks like, from the Raikou, unless it's like, no, there's no electric support move really, unless Thunder Wave. Gigavolt Havoc, yeah. And him on top? Or into my... That is in my him on top. Interesting. I mean, I don't really mind that. Him on top goes down. And now I get the Soul Blaze off. Which should allow my Kommo-o to live any other attack from my opponent. And outspeed like Mence if it's in the back. Okay. I think I go in Tyranitar now. Night Rock Slide and hope he activates my weakness posse and hope that Tyranitar doesn't go down. Thunderbolt plus Gleam. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah. I think this is my best play. So we'll see how this works. This is what I'm hoping for, but like switches could definitely happen here. I'm not sure. Like you could Volt Switch with Koko, which would be a really solid play here. Gleam I could just highly see, to be honest. So we'll see. You can Volt Havoc Raikou though. That's cool. I wonder what the rest of it set is. I'm guessing HP Ice. Wait, isn't Snarl a sound move? Oh, soundproof. Oh, you can't Snarl Kommo, can you? I don't think you can. It's a sound-based move and soundproof. Oh, I bet people were yelling at me again in the comment section. I wouldn't be surprised. But we're going to see the switch in a Pelipper. That mean Koko protecting? I would assume it just attacks here. It's not Z-move, so it can't knock out Tyranitar. Oh, Thunderbolt or Thunder might though. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, baby. Land. Just hit the Koko at least. Nice. Whew. Okay. That is... Oh man, Grass Knot. I have not seen that one before in a while. No Life Orb too, so... Is that Specs maybe? It might be Specs. Salamence, okay. I just go for Clang Scales, right? Even if you're a wide guard? I'm gonna go into Azu, Clang Scales. Do I just Dragon Dance here? Because if you want to attack Kommo, you have to double edge here. And I should live that. Got Assurance and Clang Scales actually. There's no point in switching out, I think. Let's see if you're a wide guard Pelipper or not. That's the one thing that I think saves you in this game. But I still don't think you have a way to beat Kommo at +1. I feel like it would survive any of Mence's attacks. If it was maybe regular, if it like Mence had its Aerialate not nerfed, maybe it would be able to KO, but I don't think so after the nerf. It is Mega Salamence, it is gonna Mega Evolve. So we'll see here. What are you going for? Nope, just Clang Scales. Gonna be able to pick up a double knockout, looks like. Yep. And that's gonna be a good game because Raikou cannot come back. I have Aqua Jet with Azumarill in the back, and that's definitely gonna be 100% game. So, whew, I got really lucky with leads. Well, I guess, well, my opponent was expecting Azumarill, which I did bring in the back because Azumarill was really good in the back. I felt like I don't think I lead Azumarill because of the threat of maybe a discharge potential. So that's the reason why I didn't lead Azumarill, but luckily just worked out the lead. I was able to get the fake out. I was able to set up Kommo pretty easily, and then Tyranitar living that Grass Knot from the Koko. Grass Knot Koko. Match is going to be forfeited, so we're going to take another win here, and maybe one more. Maybe one more. It'd be nice if we end the YouTube part of the Johto X Alola challenge with a win. That would be really nice, but we'll see here. Man. Grass Knot. That actually like really gave me a good scare. That gave me a really good scare. Not gonna lie. That really gave me a good scare. But let's see if we can pick up one more win. 1725 in 27 battles. That's not bad, to be honest. We got Hang for the United States of New York, 1637 rating. Okay. Salamence, Feeny, Porygon Z, Garchomp, Hitmontop, Celesteela. Very solid team. It's kind of weak to Azu, so I could bring Azu. I think Koko just dominates. Look at Koko's matchup. Wow, like Koko can actually match up really well. I wonder if it's Scarf PZ though. That's really scary to think about. I think the plan with my team is weaken my opponent's team to where Coco just sweeps. I think that's the play. So I'm gonna lead Hitmontop Kommo. I could also lead like Hitmontop Coco. And that's actually pretty solid too. I'm kind of worried about Scarf PZ though. Worried about Garchomp too. I definitely want. I think Hitmontop Kommo is what I want to lead. I think Coco in the back. And the question is, what do I want as my last Pokemon? Like, they're all pretty useful. Tyranitar. I'm liking Tyranitar a lot. I'm gonna bring Scizor in the back, actually. I'm gonna bring Scizor because it does more damage, but I was like thinking Tyranitar because like it hits Celesteela harder with Rock Slides. But like the priority could be really useful in this game, so we'll see. This is the last battle of the episode today, so let's see what my opponent's gonna opt for. What are you gonna opt for? I like that Pikachu shirt though. That Pikachu shirt looks nice. Hitmontop Kommo. Hitmontop Salamence, okay. We're gonna find out who's faster, and if I'm faster, I just go for Clanger Soul Blaze 100%. Intimidate's gonna drop on my Pokemon. Let's see if my Hitmontop's faster. Yes, it is. Okay. Second Fake Out Hitmontop. Ooh, actually no. It's not as that simple, right? I wish I had Coco now, because there's a bunch of mind games here right now. Because there's like the chance you could fake out my Kommo, right? We trade fake outs. There's a potential you could just Helping Hand Double Edge, which I really don't like as an option. I'm gonna fake out the Salamence. Go out of my Tapu Koko, I think, because I prevent Helping Hand Double Edge into my Kommo, and I prevent fake out trades. And I also don't want him to be a Jax button going out of Feeny, because that could also be bad for me. So I should have let Coco first. But Coco's in here. Okay. Someone banging on my door. Don't get that. Okay. So Salamence going to Mega Evolve here. Let's see. Fake out into Salamence. It's just a fake out. Okay. So we're going to trade fake outs here. Yep. Helping Hand Thunderbolt should knock out Salamence. He could wide guard or go into Feeny. I feel like you would wide guard. You could do both, to be honest. You could also go out on a Garchomp potentially and protect. I don't know. I don't think you would do that on a Dazzling Gleam. So I'm gonna Helping Hand Thunderbolt because it knocks out Mence. Hitmontop's gonna switch out. Is that Garchomp? No, it's Tapu Fini. Good play. I wonder if Gleam actually knocked out the Salamence. We'll find out. And Salamence could protect here, which I would be really mad about because I could have just gleamed the Feeny. But no, just an attack from Salamence. Okay. Almost picks up the knockout and Tailwind. Okay. Ooh. Stalling out Tailwind's going to be hard. I think Scizor is a very safe play here, though. And protect from my... Yeah, I'm going to protect. I'm going to switch out into my Scizor, because Scizor, I think, does some good work here against my opponent's team. Ugh, I should have just Helping Hand Gleamed. That was a really smart switch by my opponent. That was a really good play. But... I wonder if you lived to Helping Hand Gleam. I don't think you do. So I should have just Gleamed, I guess. But, again, it's like hindsight. You could do both plays. So... This is fine here because I can get Scizor in and just Bullet Punch. Question is what set the Feeny is, if it specs or not. Mence is gonna protect, which is okay for me. Let's see what the Feeny does. Is it Muddy Water? Is it Moonblast? Calm Mind, okay. That is scary to deal with. That is super scary to deal with. Yet I don't see it too bad. I think I could just Bullet Punch the Salamence and go hard into my Hitmontop. I have to sack Hitmontop here. The problem is I'm worried about, like, is Hitmontop coming in later in the game? Salamence is going to switch on to Hitmontop, which is fine too. Even if it's a Jax button, I'll take this. Because sooner in the game, if he doesn't Calm Mind again, I could just go for like Bullet Punch plus Thunderbolt into Feeny, which I think will pick up the knockout even with the Calm Mind boost, just because it's an electric terrain. So, get the Intimidate off. It says it's gonna Mega Evolve. Let's see if it's a Eject button or not. That's like the main question I want to know. Bullet Punch into Hitmontop. Just a Moonblast, yep. Into the Coco slot, yep. Now the question is, do you have Feint? If you have Feint, I think I lose, to be honest. I am gonna go into Coco though. Do I want Coco more than... Like, I could just... Coco could be more valuable. I think Coco's more valuable, actually. So I'm actually going to Swords Dance. I'm going to sack Kommo-o here. This could be a mistake, but I feel like Coco does more in this matchup than what my... Like, I feel it does more in this matchup, so I'm going to Swords Dance here. This is really bad. I didn't want to sack my Kommo-o. And if you just fake out into Moonblast, I'm a little upset at myself because I could just protect it, but I don't want to risk Feint here, because I definitely could see Feint coming out here. That's just fake out. Oh, it's just going to Calm Mind again. Okay. So that's fine, because the Bullet Punch should still be doing a lot of damage to the Feeny. And I get some damage onto this Hitmontop, which isn't bad at all. Wonder how much 2 Bullet Punches does to the Feeny. I'm just gonna Bullet Punch here. I don't think you Water type attack this Scizor. What I'm kind of expecting is Moonblast and a Kommo-o. I don't think you ever let Kommo-o set up, to be honest. So you know what? I'm gonna protect Kommo-o. As you're gonna switch out an Immense, I think. Try to sack it. Steal it. Okay. Ooh, Flamethrower is gonna be an ugly endgame. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I preserved my my Tapu Koko. As yeah, protect. Ah, I could Swords Dance again. That would have been nice. I don't know if you Flamethrower here. I think you do. But I just Bullet Punch and I Flamethrower. You Steal it here, I think. I don't know. I feel like my opponents played really well ahead of me. So... There's a way I can win this. It involves Coco plus like Scizor. I need to hope like Celesteela doesn't have Flamethrower, which is like one big factor. Or maybe Bullet Punch 2 it knocks out Feeny. That's also another potential option, but I doubt it. The Tapu Fini is really bulky. If I sort, maybe I should have Swords Dance up there instead. Celesteela gonna withdraw, which is fine because again the damage is really good for me onto the Feeny. But the Feint issue is upon us. I don't know if it has Feint or not. Bullet Punch. Does a good damage. Flamethrower. Are you Eject button? Oh wait, we would have saw it earlier. Muddy Water coming out. Okay, so it's not Moonblast. Does good damage. Doesn't KO though, which is crucial. This is the... I want to double protect here because if you Feint, that's fine, I think. Okay, the reason is because now... Okay, I might be in a solid position now that I think about it. Depends on how much close combat does from Hitmontop. But if you... It depends. It comes down to whether you have Feint or not right now. Because if I can saw my electric terrain, I can reset it afterward. Which is what I'm going for. That's my game plan right here. Yeah, you just fake out. Okay. And Calm Mind again. So now Muddy Water is going to KO my Scizor. But right here, I just Bullet Punch. Weaken the Feeny. And I Clanger Soul Blaze because that knocks out Hitmontop. And if Hitmontop switches out, good play. But once again, like that's basically everything's getting chipped anyway. So I do not mind. It's gonna be really tricky though. If Hitmontop switches out right here, yeah, to Celesteela. Depends on who you target though with Defini, I think. You could Moonblast here. You could also just Muddy Water here. Bullet Punch into Defini. And I'm gonna Z-move here. I'm gonna Z-move because if I can set up, maybe I can win with Kommo-o plus Tapu Koko. If my opponent just goes for Muddy Water here. Much to Celesteela, but that chip's important for Thunderbolt. Should be a guaranteed KO now. Alright, so I think Thunderbolt should be a guaranteed KO now. Muddy Water. Okay, that's basically, I think, the ideal thing I needed. Oh, it doesn't even knock out Scizor. It's kind of awkward because I would have actually liked Scizor to go down this turn. How much is Feeny at? Nah, I'm not going to KO it. I want a Bullet Punch plus a +1 Flamethrower and a Celesteela knocks it out. Not sure. I think I'll go for it though. So let's see how much this does. This Bullet Punch into the Celesteela. I mean, that did a lot, and that's like what? Neutral? Flamethrower? I need it to knock it out here. I think that's like the first step. Doesn't knock out, and I think that's going to be game. Muddy Water. Unless you miss Kommo-o, but you don't. Unless Heavy Slam somehow doesn't knock me out, or if you Leech Seed and miss. Leech Seed. Ah, I need it to miss. Okay. Alright, Leech Seed. How much? Nah, that's too much. If Celesteela has Protect, it just goes for Protect here and I lose. And especially since I think it does knock out... okay. Maybe I should protect a Kommo-o that one turn, and then I could get Tapu Koko in, and then Thunderbolt. Just sweet. So yeah. I need either a Leech Seed to miss, or I should have protected. We'll see what comes out here, though. Tapu Fini protects. Does Celesteela carry protect? Yeah, that's game. I don't think there's a way I can... Yeah, no, he just Moonblast Heavy Slams, and that should KO my Tapu Koko. I'm pretty sure that does. So Kommo-o gonna go down to the Leech Seed. I don't think... Yeah, there's no way. Unless he literally doesn't carry Heavy Slam or something. Or a Steel type move. Keeps going for Leech Seed, keeps missing. I'm gonna KO that Feeny though. I just want to KO that Feeny because Feeny is the one frustrating thing that was like for my team to handle. Yeah, so I think my opponent just played really well with the Hitmontop plus the Feeny, like got Feeny into a really great position overall. And I really loved the fact that you switch out Hitmontop into the Hitmontop into Feeny, so your Salamence can survive the Helping Hand Life or Thunderbolt. Not sure, maybe my opponent expected that, but maybe just expect a regular Thunderbolt. But Heavy Slam gonna come out. Does this KO? It doesn't. But yeah, I want to see if this Hitmontop has Feint. Maybe my opponent will try to style me, go for Feint, and then I can find out because if I do play him later in the tournament. But yeah, like what could I have done better? I think it was just like I should have tried to get rid of Feeny earlier in the game, but like the Tailwind turns were annoying because I had to stall that out before I risked Koko for anything. Gonna protect. I just want to see if you have Feint or not potentially. Just fake out. Fake out wide guard. No, I'm just gonna Thunderbolt the Celesteela, I guess. Even if it protects, I'm just looking for like something. I mean, you have no reason to. You should just keep attacking. I'm gonna go down to Life Orb anyway. Yeah. So that's going to be good game to my opponent. What could I have done? I think maybe I could have helped Yan Gleam. If I helped Yan Gleam, I would have been in a good position because I would have prevented Tailwind and Thunderbolt. But then again, like as I was saying before, it's like a 50-50 hindsight thing. Because he could have had Wide Guard. He could have went for the Wide Guard there and tried to Tailwind. Maybe my opponent was... Wait, did I reveal my Coco's item that one turn? No, I didn't. So maybe my opponent was really worried about Electrium Z. That could have also been another potential thing. But I had Electrium Z. Maybe that's also a reason my opponent switched into Feeny. Helping Hand Thunderbolt was fine. Maybe I could have Helping Hand Thunderbolt to Hitmontop because it would have got rid of the Hitmontop or get rid of the Feeny, which both Pokemon were very annoying to handle in retrospect looking back at the game. But yeah, there were like a lot of things I could have done better, like the Gleam, Thunderbolt. I think just trying to put myself in I could have like potentially just put myself in a better position. There were, you know, chances where like, you know, that Feeny protected that I could have got like a second Silver Sands up with Sizzle. Like there are a bunch of things I could have done. But yeah, my opponent definitely did play well in the end. But thank you all for tuning in today's episode of VGC. There, I knew I was gonna make that mistake, but thank you for tuning in to the Johto X Alola challenge. If you caught me on Twitch, you probably know how this ends. But if you don't follow my Twitch channel, I highly recommend go checking out twitch.tv/JamesBeed1 because I do stream these online tournaments. I stream VGC, I stream doubles in general, and a bunch of other games. So it's always a great time there. So if you want to go check it out down below, you can check out the rest of the playlist. If you have missed any previous episodes, you can check out my side series and the main series VGC 2018 Backspring Battles if you want more content, especially doubles. Otherwise, I think that's it for me. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. I will catch you around in another video.